Hey guys, welcome back to the ENS Hoover Show. Before we get into the show, please take some time and hit me up on social media at ENS Hoover. And if you could also like and subscribe to the channel or the podcast, I would really appreciate it. Put in a lot of work here. We're growing pretty fast, and I want to keep this train rolling. I'm about to go on vacation, so I thought this is no better opportunity to educate and share my tips on what to do as a small business owner or a business owner in general when you're going on vacation, because that's a stressful time for us business owners. We're stepping away, but we don't want our business to fall apart while we're gone. So I'm going to share my successful tips to having a relatively stress-free vacation. There's never going to be a fully stress-free vacation, but this is going to be the best that you can get. And this is after years and years of fine-tuning this, okay? So the most important thing moving into this is that you schedule your vacations appropriately. Look at the calendar throughout the year and pick the best times to go out of town. Use long weekends and holiday weekends and all that to your advantage, right? Use your slow times to your advantage. If you have a specific time of the year where your business is super slow, that's the time to go on vacation. If you look at the calendar and there's a holiday like Labor Day or Memorial Day that falls on a Monday, and you could take off maybe Thursday through Thursday, and then you get a Friday in there. Anything you can do to get that extra time. I love going on vacation when there's a holiday, because those are days that I can truly disconnect and not even look at my email or my text messages that much, and just really disconnect, because there's not really much business that goes on during holidays. Most people disconnect. They go to barbecues, they spend time with their friends and family, and they're not really trying to conduct business. Not that it can't happen, but it's a lot lower chance of happening while you're on vacation. So plan around those holidays, plan around your slow times, utilize weekends. Super important. Auto emails. This is the best way in business nowadays. Email is probably the number one way that all of us communicate with each other on a consistent basis. Having that auto email reminder set up saying, hey, I'm on vacation. You want to make sure that you put how long you're going to be gone for. And one tip I give is always, when you're coming back, don't just say, hey, I'll be back. And if you're coming back on Thursday, don't say, hey, I'll be back in the office on Friday. Say, hey, I'll be back in the office on Monday. And therefore, that gives you Friday to kind of get back in, figure out what happened while you were gone, before people really know that you're back and start bombarding you. Don't get me wrong, that Monday you're going to get bombarded, but give yourself that extra day or two to get back in the mix, get back in the groove, and get your schedule rolling. Also, make sure that they know when you're going to respond. Super important. If you're only going to respond once a day or periodically, or if you're not going to respond at all because maybe you're on a cruise ship, make sure you let people know this. And then you also want to let people know who to contact while you're away. Okay. Very, very important. Voicemail while you're on vacation, also super important. When somebody calls you, they should get a message that says, hey, thank you for calling. I'm on vacation. Here's the best way to contact me while I'm gone. I'm going to respond periodically, or I'm going to respond once a day, or I'm going to respond twice a day, whatever you're going to respond. Just know that whatever you say you're going to respond, you got to respond. And then who also to contact while you're gone. Okay. So if this is a maintenance request, contact so-and-so. If this is a paperwork request, contact so-and-so, and have that information in there for people to know who to contact while you're gone. So voicemail and email, super important. Okay. My other tip here while you're away is how often to work. Okay. If you just do it once a day, you're going to get a really big consuming time where you're going to have to hammer out a bunch of work. Okay. So I recommend 3 times a day. You're going to work in the morning before you go out and do whatever you're doing on vacation. And then usually, you check back into the hotel room at some point midday and just check your email. Don't do a ton of work at either time, right? Just do 15 to 30 minutes. Check your email, check your text, check your voicemail. And then at the end of the night, clean it all up and get it ready for the morning when you're going to do it all over again. So 3 times a day, morning, mid, and night is usually the best scenario, so that you're not working a ton and you're staying on top of everything. Check in daily with your contact person. So when you say, hey, I'm away, contact this person for this, make sure you check in with that person. Hey, is everything going good? Anything I can help with? how's everything going? Make sure that there is a smooth sailing report at home. Okay. Because a lot of times I contact persons like, I'm not going to bug them because they're on vacation. But if you reach out to them, they'll say, well, here's what's going on. How do you want me to handle this? And you can keep everything rolling. My last tip that I'm going to talk about, and it's just something that, like, I don't know why I just didn't start doing this earlier on, and that's Wi-Fi on the airplane. They have Wi-Fi now. It's usually like $10 to get Wi-Fi for the entire trip, or for the entire day, sometimes on an airplane. And what are you doing on the airplane? You're listening to music, you're maybe playing some video games or reading. Why not catch up on your email and make sure everything's just handled while you're gone? You can play on social media, you can post some business stuff, you can do all kinds of different things while you're on that airplane. So I highly recommend you pay that extra money, get the Wi-Fi, so that once you actually hit the ground in that airplane, you are ready to go on vacation. So utilize that airplane time effectively. So those are a couple of tips that I have for you. So again, schedule effectively, use the auto emails and use your voicemail effectively, check in with your contact person daily. And then of course, get on that Wi-Fi on the airplane, utilize it, and make sure that once you actually land in your destination, you are ready to go have a good time. And that's about it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed this content, and I hope that it helps that next time that you go on vacation, just take a little bit more time to yourself and have recharge those batteries and have a relatively stress-free vacation while you're gone. With that being said, I'm going on vacation, so I'm out. I hope you guys have a good week, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on social media at ENS Hoover. I'm going to be posting some vacation photos, and you guys have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you next video.